What's good, guys? My name is Jason, and on this channel, I help promote young men who are currently going through their own autoimmune issues strive for building healthy and strong physiques naturally, whether it's through dieting and or weightlifting. And if you're someone who wants to take that first step in the new journey for fitness, check out the link in the description below. There, you will find my one-on-one coaching program. But with that being said, nowadays in the US, there are so many more and more young men who are developing autoimmune issues like asthma, pancreas issues, thyroid issues, all that kind of stuff. And it makes me think that why is this happening and what could be done to prevent this from happening in the future? Because no cap, men our age, like late teens, early 20s, should not be going through these kinds of things. For example, take me. I developed my autoimmune issue at around the age of 20. I developed hyperthyroidism, and for a long time I ignored it. For like 5 or 6 months, I was feeling symptoms. My health was getting worse and worse and worse, and I just ignored it. And after I got a random blood test done one day, I saw that I had hyperthyroidism. It got so bad it became Graves' disease, and then I had to like go on medication for a whole year, went through surgery, and now I'm here where I'm at right now. I no longer have a thyroid anymore. I have hypothyroidism, and I'm on medication for life because of that. And I really want to help other young men out there who are maybe going through their own health issues or trying to prevent them from even happening in the first place. And the one culprit I think that's happening is that nowadays, more and more people around my age group are eating processed foods. You know, like fast food, Burger King, McDonald's, KFC, eating more cakes, cookies, having more soda, that kind of stuff, while also not being active and doing other stuff like bad habits like drinking, smoking, that kind of stuff. Over time, stacking these bad habits over and over and over really does take a toll on your body. Now let's look at food first. No cap, for most people, eating a food heavily processed, you know, like a lot of breads, pastas, seed oils, that kind of shit, fried food, really isn't the best for making your body feel optimal and like giving you enough nutrients to run throughout the day. Really, we should be eating more meats, cooked vegetables, fruits, dairy, eggs, that kind of stuff. Like foods like that are highly packed with nutrients, minerals that we need to survive. These processed foods are really devoid of all those kind of good nutrients. Maybe they fit our, macros like having enough protein, carbs, and fats, but they really don't have the micro stuff like the vitamins, minerals, that kind of stuff. That's like stuff that we really, really need. And nowadays, people in our age group just don't really give a fuck about it. They're just worried about hitting their protein goals or hitting like their fat goals, carb goals, and they don't really care about like the other stuff in food that really makes up like our body, that kind of shit. And it's really a shame because if we really focus more on eating whole, healthy foods, like organic foods, not foods for pesticides and like full of antibiotics, we'd be a lot healthier as a generation as a whole. But unfortunately, nowadays it's really hard to obtain healthy quality food. It's really expensive at grocery stores. Even getting it from a farmer is pretty expensive. It's just cheaper and more convenient to go to the local McDonald's, go to Subway, get something nice and cheap just to fill you up for the day. Because nowadays the economy, especially in the US, is like really, really, it's not doing too well for people who aren't rich. If you're struggling with money, it's even more of a struggle trying to feed yourself and your family. So you gotta think about, okay, I gotta make a sacrifice for what kind of foods I can obtain to live my life and actually afford rent, that kind of stuff. And it just really sucks. Another thing, we just don't work out as much. Like nowadays, if you look at the average 20-year-old, 21-year-old, 22-year-old, they all look, either really skinny but skinny fat. They have skinny arms, skinny legs, a round belly, or they're straight up obese. I think around 30 to 40% of most Americans nowadays are obese or overweight. And that's really sad, bro, because we're not being active, we're eating shit food, and it's just ruining our health, as you can see. All these autoimmune issues could easily be avoided if you just take the proper precautions while you're still young and your early to late teens. But unfortunately, many of us find out too late, like I did, and we suffer from the consequences of that. And I really hope that with this video, it really opens your eyes to the idea that, I gotta start taking my health seriously now while I still can, because you don't know when something bad could happen. Easy way to prevent this is by, eating a healthy diet, getting regular exercise. It doesn't have to be weightlifting. You can go running, rock climbing, anything. As long as you're being active, moving your body, and not just sitting on the couch all fucking day. And also, routinely get blood checks. I remember when I went for my blood check back at the end of 2021, I went randomly on a whim, and I'm thankful to God I went. If I did not go, I probably would have gotten worse and worse with my health, and I don't even know what would have happened if I didn't fix it when I did. But with that being said, bro, all you gotta really focus on is your diet. Make sure you're getting some type of exercise in, and routinely get blood checks to make sure your health is at an optimal level. So with that being said, take this information and try to improve your life through health and fitness. Thank you for watching and have a great day, bro.